Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Coming back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler platter videos. Here's videos I've been doing for the while. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. Eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit extra dudded up today, but we'll get into that. Super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out some food and or drink related items. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to let you know how things are going. I'm going to yammer on about my shirt and some others. There's a formula. No two ways about it. But yes, indeed. Yeah, I am actually a little bit extra dudded up. I got, aside from my super cool shirt, which by the way, when I wear a super cool shirt, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing today? It's boom! My Duran Gray shirt that I've had for over a decade now. If you're not familiar with the band Duran Gray, they are a Japanese visual kei kind of metal band. They've been around for a little bit now. Tremendously entertaining to see live if you ever get the opportunity. I've been fortunate I've been able to see them twice now. And I got this at the second time that I went to go see them. And I've also got my Society 1 ring on right now. Ooh, Society 1. They're another band out of California. Love those guys. Been into their stuff for years and years. And I also got on my beads, which are, these are actually made by a friend of mine named China McCoy, who is a actor slash stuntman slash comic book artist slash, like, the guy is just fingers in all the pies. He's a extremely talented dude. If by any chance you are interested in one of these, let me know. I can go over there and try to get you in touch with him. I believe he still sells them. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually out in Chicago right now, and in about 20 minutes, I'm going to go to a venue and go see a band. And while I was making my way out here, I found some shit to review, so that's what we're doing. So, what am I reviewing for y'all today, folks? Well, it is boom! It's kind of hard. It's Gala, Gala, apple soda, made with natural cane sugar. It's 90 calories. It's pasteurized. Yeah, it's it's a very tall bottle. I mean, as I've mentioned plenty of times, I got a big head. This is taller than my head. So, but yeah, I like apple soda. I'm a big fan of Manzanita Soul. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm probably not. There's also like the Mundell. I've never heard of Gala. So, let's give it a shot. I don't know why apple soda isn't a bigger thing, man. Apple's fucking fantastic. Especially you'd think in America, where we're the land of apples and shit, right? With the apple pie and everything. This one, I believe. Yeah. That was not going to twist. Or was it? No, that was a twist. Wow, I just suck. Yeah, fair enough. Ooh, it smells very appley. Ooh. I'm looking forward to this, folks. This is gonna be my my pre-concert beverage. That's not nearly as good as I was hoping. The smell had me really hopeful. It was like, yeah, man, that's a nice apple hit. The taste is not so much. By the way, I'm going to see a band called Enox, E-N-O-X, out of New Jersey. That was my first time seeing them. They were playing with somebody else, but I couldn't tell you who off the top of my head. They're a supporting act, but I looked up the main band. They're decent. Like, I don't have anything against them or anything. But I'll wait to see their set to kind of, you know, if they're worth following after this. Yeah. The initial hit is okay. It gives you a nice, like, little, you know, shot of apple. It's pretty good. But the problem is, after that, it very quickly descends, and it becomes like a sort of almost stale chemical kind of taste, with sort of a appley undertone. It's not very good, which is really sucks, because, again, like, I really like apple soda. Yeah. Yeah, man, that that hit, man, that is not good. That is like actively a bad aftertaste. And like I said, I don't even know if it's really. I don't know if I'd even really call it an aftertaste, because aftertaste would kind of imply that, like, it's after. I mean, I guess technically it is after the apple taste, but it happens so quickly in the drinking process that it's present throughout the rest of it. So, like, the best hit you get of the apple is at the very beginning, which, if that were the entire flavor, would be perfectly fine. It would be a decent enough apple drink. But it's not. It shits the bed really hard, really quick, and it's just very not good. Like, to the extent where, like, this is actively not a good drink for me. Which, and I try to be a positive guy. I like to be positive in my reviews, but I also have to be honest. And at the end of the day, this isn't very good apple soda. This is some pretty gnarly stuff. I mean, it's not outright horrendous or anything. It's not making me gag or anything to that extent, but it's definitely like a lesser apple soda. Between this, like I said, the Manzanita Sol, the Mundell, this is far and away. Like, this is definitely the worst apple soda I've ever had. It is not suitable. Oh, man. It's like it really does taste like it's stale. It's just apple and then, like, cardboard. It's so not good. Yeah, this definitely isn't worthy of being my pre-concert beverage, but it is what it is. I can't do anything about it now. I mean, I do have some other stuff, but this is the only beverage I have, so. Yeah, all right, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No and no. I'm sure that this works for somebody, and that's fine. If it's your favorite drink or whatever, that's cool, man. But for me personally, my suggestion would be, if I'm going to suggest anything, go over there and dip your hands into some other apple sodas, because there are just way, way better ones than this. This is some pretty subpar stuff. I mean, I can tell, like, you get a lot, and I get the feeling like they know that they suck, and they're just kind of like, well, if we give them a lot, and I don't know how much this costs, but I think it was relatively cheap. I get the feeling like they're like, if we just go over there and if it's cheap enough and we give them a big ass bottle, which is such a shame because it's such a waste. Like, I like the bottle. I like the fact that it's in a glass bottle. This bottle deserves a better apple soda. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. What the hell's that? I keep trying to put it in the drink holder in my car, and because, like, it's such a tall bottle, I don't want it to fall over. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of your year. Folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly apple soda-tastic rest of your life, but, like, actually good apple soda-tastic rest of your life. Get yourself some Manzanita Sol. That shit's the business. They briefly had mango apple Manzanita Sol. I saw it twice. One time I found it was in, like, the 12 packs, and I was gonna pick one up, but I was in the middle of a whole bunch of shit in my life at that point in time, and, like, I was just stopping in to grab something and get the fuck out. And then when I went back, they didn't have the 12 packs, but they did have the 2 liters, and I got a 2 liter. And it was phenomenal. Bring it back, Manzanita Sol. That's all I'm saying. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in your world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. You're just going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, that's not always the easiest thing to do in the world, especially when we got disappointing-ass apple sodas. But it's important we go over there. We try our best to go over there, take the good with the bad. You know, life can be very stressful, very distressing. Try whenever you can to go over there and carve out those good moments for yourself. And I'm not saying that's an easy thing to do. Trust me. I consider myself, despite, I've had my fair share of bullshit in my life that I've had to, endure. In a lot of ways, I've been extremely fortunate. And the fact that I can go over there and, you know, go out to a concert on a fucking Monday, no less. You know, that's something that I've built for myself, even if I'm doing so, you know, scrounging my money together right now. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, usually I come up with like a wacky scenario, but in this case, I'm feeling a little bit, feeling the good vibes. Folks, if you have the opportunity, if you have a band or something that you love, some sort of live event, go out and see them, man. Seriously, it's so many people I know. And I'm not trying, do your thing. Some people just aren't for it. I have friends who just, that's not their thing. That's fine. But I know so many people who it's like they've never been to a show, and it's like, man, it's such a great experience. But like I said, if that's not your thing, fuck, man, hang out and play board games or some shit if that's your thing.